Texting can wait. Have you ever driven next to somebody on the highway or have been in the same vehicle as somebody that always had to have their cell phone within reach? I seem to do that all the time. My name is Lisa Kadletz, and I'm going to tell you a few things that I've noticed lately in the news. Even heard some really bad stories. The latest story that I heard was about this helicopter crash where the pilot was texting and he ended up killing 4 people because he was texting on his phone. People just need to pay attention, put the cell phone down, and let the phone call wait or let the text message wait until you stop. We hear it in the news over and over all the time. The TV commercials are saying how bad this texting and driving is getting. It's beginning to be an epidemic. So much so that it's beginning to be the top killer in the nation. Drivers think that they can multitask while driving, but you are actually 6 times more likely to cause an accident than it is for driving intoxicated. How about these numbers for teen deaths alone? Every day, there's 11 teen deaths just from texting and driving. And you are 23 times more likely to crash. And it's going to be considered the equivalent of driving blind for 5 minutes. So even though most of these statistics are aimed at teenagers, the age group over 20, they have their same issues just as much as the teenagers do. Everyone feels the pressure to be connected somehow. So you have all these business people that always have their computer on the next chair next to them in the car, or they're on their GPS trying to adjust where they're trying to drive to. I've been driving through Chicago and Milwaukee a lot, and you look over and you see these people in this busy part of these cities, and they're on their cell phones, or they're trying to text, or they're trying to use their GPS because they're lost. They should have that figured out before they even start on the road. But now this next story I'm going to tell you is a little bit gruesome. And it's going to be hard to hear, but hearing it, I'm hoping you're going to figure out that you can wait with this texting. But in 2009, there's some drama students from Wales who decided to do this film, and they put it on YouTube. It's received over 1 million hits. They got together and they made this bloody, graphic video depicting what can happen if you text and drive. So the video plays out like this. It's a movie car crash showing teens are texting on her phone while she's driving, and she's got 2 girlfriends in the car with her. All of a sudden her car veers out of control and it heads on into another car. Well, the girls are all bloody and they look at each other thinking that they survived this crash, only to be hit by a 3rd car, and they end up dying. So next time I'm asking you to think twice before you answer that ringing phone or even trying to answer a text. I found out that there's some hardware that you can purchase to put on your computer to have it simulated so that you can be in these type of car crashes and you can see what it's like. It's called the D2 simulator, and you can get it through your transportation department through your state. So do you know the state laws in your state for banning of the texting? In Kentucky, where I live, the cell phones cannot be used at all by the school bus drivers or anyone under the age of 18. They can't call on the phone and they can't text on the phone. If you're caught doing so, you're going to get a ticket. It's probably going to be pretty costly too. But I have some graphs that are going to show the differences between what is going to happen with even your insurance if you get caught, and what happens when a driver is going to be either listening to music or using his GPS. It just tells you the differences between the percentage of age groups on their use of these different devices. But now there's this epidemic that I was talking about, and I found this pledge, and I handed it out to a few of you guys. And so it talks about if you're going to be texting, you should wait until you're done driving and you're in a stop position. And then what you're going to do with this pledge is you're going to sign it. And you're going to say, I will not text and drive. And you're going to share it with your family and friends so that they know that you agreed to do that for your safety and everybody else's on the road. So in closing, the safest way to drive is with both hands on the wheel, both eyes on the road at all times. That phone call can wait, and that text message can wait as well, unless you want everybody to remember you by your last words in that text. Could be simple as LOL, see you later, or bye. So, will you sign the pledge? Make yourself safe and everybody around you safe. Thank you.